He should be here any minute now, mate. I think he's running about 5 minutes late. So we'll start, shall we?
He's always late though, isn't he?
Yeah. Every time. Every time.
I'll tell you what. Ain't the best ceiling in the world, but it's up there.
It took me a minute.
I had a nightmare flattening that bit. Looks right though. Smooth, like a snooker table up there.
Look right from my house.
Yeah. This is your house.
Oh, let's jump in then, mate.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to Grassroot Podcast. The renovation edition again.
Yeah.
You can see the stage we're at in this room. I don't think you can't see the ceiling, can you?
No.
I've just put the ceiling on. That's done. But we got some work to do on the walls now.
Yeah, it's coming on now.
Yeah, bit by bit, mate.
But we still find time to pod.
Just about. Whilst the kids are currently in a blackberry bush, begging for a ladder. If you talk about how intelligent our kids are.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone plays Pokemon Go, but we sent them down the road to go and fight in a gym in Pokemon Go. We said, go have a fight at that gym. And they've gone down the road, Kobe ran us and said, where's this gym then?
You walk around like Nash for 10 minutes.
They were looking for an actual gym to go and have a fight. They're class, aren't they?
This is what we got to put up with.
Yeah, genius, boys. Fair play. Football intelligence. That's it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good fun now.
How's the break going, mate?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah?
Working, isn't it? Yeah, I'm about ready to go back now. We got another weekend off next weekend, and then we're back to it.
Lovely.
So I'm ready. I feel re-energized.
It'd be interesting to see what the boys are like, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like most of them are still playing, aren't they? So
yeah, but then there's a few that have taken it as a break, haven't they?
Yeah, and I don't mind that.
Beaches have been away for the fifth time this year.
There's quite a few holidays in our team. That's why we've had the break.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. But we're straight back into it. We've got a game.
Nice.
On the Wednesday, so no training, straight into a game.
Hang on, is that against Cam's lot?
No, that's Charlie's lot first, playing Milko first.
Lovely.
So, nice one to start with.
Well, we should say something about what this pod is. We did say we'd have an interview with a coach from a development centre, so we managed to get one in.
Yeah.
And like when he said, he's just running a bit late, so he'll be in a bit. And no doubt he'll love the setting.
Oh.
Yeah. Right up his street, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had a break, obviously. So I had a game on the weekend, 9v9 against Hearts of Gloucester. It was another loss for the boys, but there was some positives.
Yeah.
Big positive was my boy looked sick. We've said it plenty of times. We do it for our kids, and he's doing really well. Watching him yesterday was really good to watch.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, new position, midfield, and he quite likes it. So
what's it about, mate? What's it about?
I think he feels like he's got less running to do because he doesn't have to be on the wing now. But midfield in my team is a lot of running.
It's a big job, isn't it?
Yeah, big job. But I think he's up to it. He looked comfortable. He looked confident. He just enjoying himself, mate. It was nice to see. That's
what you want.
And I had to give him man of the match yesterday. I couldn't not, really. So there wasn't a lot else to choose from. But yeah, we had a poor first quarter. I don't know what it is. I said on my write-up.
Did you go up or downhill first?
We always go uphill first. Yeah, always go uphill first at the moment. But honestly, it wasn't even because they were tired. It's more the passing. The one thing is going downhill first. The opposition have got the run at you.
Yeah.
So that they did get pressed, and we were out without our usual keeper, but little Jensen stepped up. He did really well, and then we had Aiden. But both of them are very short.
Yeah.
And in those 9v9 goals, bless them. But they did well. Aiden made some really good saves. Jensen made some. That boy can jump across that goal, man. He made some good saves jumping across there. But the problem was the press from our goal kicks. So realistically, we need to just stop the opposition shooting. I think that's the be
I
all
know
and end
that
all.
from goal kick. It's hard to get out there.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
yeah.
A little dippy.
Well, it's like it is uphill. It doesn't look it from the side, does it? But when you're down that end, that goal kick, it's got to go high. So yeah, we're playing out from the back. It hurt us a bit, and we conceded 3 goals from that. Realistically, just from the kick from goal kick. So it's one of the, and in the beginning of the second quarter, we conceded a goal from kickoff. It was lovely. I was like, right, switch on, boys, let's go. Whistle blew again.
Oh dear.
Bless them. But they come back through a penalty, but then and then a lovely goal from Jaden actually. And we did have a few chances, but it took a while to get them. But we got them. So there was some positives. We were without a lot of players yesterday. We literally scraped together a 10.
It's a funny time of year now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. It's holidays, and one kid had sickness and diarrhea, which don't happen often in the summer, but it happened. So there we go.
You back to it Saturday then?
No, we got no game this Saturday.
All right.
Because it was going to be the dribbleathon. So I had purposely not arranged anything. And then when we cancelled that, I still thought, do you know what? Let's give them that Saturday off because we got a game on Thursday.
What, this one?
This Thursday coming.
Who are you playing?
Cam's lot.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Coming for you. Yeah, year up. Preston, well, it's 2 years up for him, but he'll be fine. I'm looking forward to it.
Game on.
Yeah, it's game on. It's going to be a grudge match because of the Milkpool tournament.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but apparently it was a really good game between the two.
Yeah, I watched it.
So I think we come off losers, but 4-2 I think it was. 9v9 it changes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So got a nigh on full squad for it, so I'm happy. Looking forward to it. I'm sure Cam is as well. Don't poach my players. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, talking of poaching players,
Here we go.
I think he's just turned up.
Here he is. I'll go let him in.
Hello, mate.
Hi, Josh. Josh. I don't know why I said Josh.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Welcome, Mr. Coach.
Thanks for having me along.
Oh.
So there you go. We did say we'd get a development centre coach in. I'd become that guy.
And they clearly made an error.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they have, really. They don't know what they've let themselves in for. I am relentless, we all know.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
So, here I am. Oh, I got a spot there.
Welcome to it.
Yeah, love it. I heard you got some questions prepared.
I've got some prepared, as you know. I knew I was having a proper guest. So I got some questions.
Like and subscribe.
Now, first of all, mate, how is it?
Honestly, so I said to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I know how the kids feel now. We said a lot of kids do, they kind of chase the badge. And I got offered this role by Cheltenham and I put this on and I felt like...
Photos galore.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, oh my God, I've made it. I feel big time. I do feel big time. Just that, it is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just that.
That's all it is.
And it, honestly, I was walking, I made a point of walking everywhere I needed to go.
Like slow-mo.
Yeah. Yeah. But basically, I have just taken on the mini Robins for Cheltenham. So I'm heading up a new centre for them in Monmouth. It's for the mini Robins at the moment.
And what ages is that then?
So that's at the moment 5 to 8. There's a couple of 9-year-olds that have come in that have obviously gone for trials for the dev centre itself. But before that, they've put them in the mini Robins to be had a look at. One of them is Corey, actually, that Jensen's brother.
The little player.
Yeah, he's a baller as well. I did say to his parents to try and get him somewhere, and I'd messaged a few people about it because he is good. So he's come along, and he's actually, I can say it now, he's coming along to a couple of the pre-season friendlies. So he's going to be playing against Yeovil and Fulham already.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's 5 to 8 years old realistically. So it's like your pre-academy, sort of pre-football age, isn't it? So there's no games at that age. I know Miglos do an under 8s, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they might even do an under 7s, but a lot of these won't be playing any form of leagues or anything like that. So we have them in for training, and then it keeps them on the radar then for the dev centres and for the academy.
That's good. Good. Yeah. How many did you have there this week?
We only had 9, but there's 12 on there for the Monmouth one.
Okay.
And considering it's just started, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, social media is massive, but we just haven't quite got out there enough yet, I don't think. And a lot of it's word of mouth, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because my under 6s, that started with 8 kids, and when I left there was 20 odd. It can easily build.
Yeah.
Easily build. And there's a few that are going to the Hereford Centre on a Friday. They'll end up coming across to the Monmouth one as well, just because it's more local.
Yeah, that's the one thing, isn't it? Like being a bit local.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of travel, isn't there?
A hell of a lot of travel. So for what I do with Preston, we're going every Wednesday night. Well, I don't have to now. His mum gets to take him so that I can do the mini robins. But every Wednesday night, it's a drive to Hereford. It's training from 7 till 8. Then it's the drive back, and you always have McDonald's after, so you're not getting back till gone 9.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's late. It's a lot of travel, and then the games. You've got if you're playing grassroots football as well, there's your grassroots game in the morning. Then you've got the game in the afternoon, and they have a central ground in Bristol. So a lot of the teams just meet at Bristol for games. That's within the JPR. And then as soon as you get to under 11s.
Under 11s, yeah.
Once you get there, then you do home and away fixtures, and that can be anywhere.
That's a trek.
Yeah, it's proper treks then. So obviously your home fixtures isn't as bad, but because they play their home games at Leominster. So for me, that's still an hour away.
Yeah.
But that's for the Hereford Dev Centre as well. Obviously the other centres have their games at Hartbury or at Cheltenham. But yeah, even with that, that's a trek. And then you've got, I think they play games miles away. So you've got district centres from everywhere. But yeah, it's good. It's good. And this has brought something a little bit more local, like what me and Winnie are trying to do with the Grassroots Elite, give people a chance to do something local and without affecting their grassroots football. That's what this is. And Cheltenham have tried to expand their reach, but also give something to the Forest of Dean and Monmouthshire area.
I don't think it's a bad idea, really.
No.
Like you said, it's nice to have people put the effort in to have these things local, isn't it?
Yeah. And it is effort.
I can imagine.
Yeah. It's very different to grassroots, to be honest.
In what way, mate?
Well, I think, you know what me and you are like with grassroots football? So Winnie and I are, well, you all know, we are 100% committed to it. It's become our life, and it is all encompassing. For me, that's what I think being a coach should be. I try to apply myself to everything I do.
Yeah.
So after games, we do write-ups. We think about what we need to do with the kids in the next training session. When we come into the training sessions, it isn't just watching YouTube. And as much as we joke about it, you don't just do that and then go into the sessions. And that's what this is. This is everything that I kind of wanted coaching to be. So we've got a coaching plan. There is an ethos for the club. There's a criteria that you have to meet. You plan your sessions. You have to, well, I was assessed at my first session, which is massive. I love a test. So that was cool. But it's not just what's done at training. Firstly, they think about it quite a lot, and it's quite strict and not military, but it's got that air to it, which makes it feel bigger, probably bigger than it is, but it makes you feel like you're part of something really big. And then, but it's post training that I like. So I was talking to Andy after it. We've got a Google Drive where you put all the information about the kids, do a little write-up about them, which then in turn... Individually, yeah. So each kid's had a little write-up already. And then that in turn goes into your next training session. So you try to think about those things. Andy's developed a skill card system, which I really like. It's like certificates. So you work towards those. So like you get your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in swimming and all that. It's that sort of that.
And what have you got to do for that then?
So for the skill card level 1, there's 8 sections to each skill card.
Yeah.
And the kids practice it at the beginning of the drills, at the beginning of the sessions whilst we're setting up. And the first bit on skill card 1, for example, is just dribbling with the inside then the outside of your foot. So it's not to move straight with the ball, it's to keep the ball moving diagonally inside to side. And then you go from that into keepy uppers. They have to do 5 keepy uppers, let the ball bounce, kick it up into the air and catch it without moving. Then throw the ball up in the air, control it with the inside of the foot, throw up and control with the outside of the foot. Then with your lace. And then there's a couple of different skill moves. So there's what they call a scissor. So it's a step over and then turn out with the opposite foot. So you do that with both directions. And the other one was hook turns. So you do inside foot hook turn and outside foot hook turn. So to change direction whilst protecting the ball.
It's quite for like
a 6-year-old.
For a 6-year-old, it's quite advanced.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I liked it, because, like I say, it's something for them to work to, but it's also useful stuff for a game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's teaching them control. It's teaching them shielding the ball. It's teaching them dribbling to keep the ball moving away from somebody. If you looked at it properly and in depth, they're almost fundamentals for playing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so again, that's why it's something different to grassroots football, because even if you don't do that as a coach, they give you the means to do so. So it's already like a higher level of coaching straight away. Yeah, it's quite cool.
Sounds like something I want to be part of.
Well, mate, I'm looking for coaches.
Oh, mate, I ain't got time for that. Oh, mate, yeah. But so, what have I got right down here? Does it have any effects on the grassroots?
Yes,
football.
Yeah, I have to be honest, it does. But that's only because of something I've already experienced. So one of my under 6s, he came training on the Wednesday, but they train on a Wednesday.
Right.
At almost the same time.
Okay.
Realistically, he wouldn't be able to go to one before the other because they would cross over. So he came down on the Wednesday. They're currently having a break, so it doesn't matter at the moment. But I know that another one wants to come over. I was thinking of taking Devon there, truth be told. And it will mean that they don't go training with their grassroots team, providing that training stays on that day. We are coming into winter training. I did already speak to the coach and I was honest with him and just said what's happened. It wasn't my choice to do a Wednesday, truth be told. Monday was the initial day that was talked about because it was going to cross over with grassroots elite, if you remember.
Yeah.
But this means that I'm only missing Preston going to training. I'm not missing coaching him. So it's rough for me in some ways, but it's made more sense to have it on this day, granted, but yeah, it has already affected the grassroots club. It doesn't affect them playing for them. It doesn't affect them going to their matches because it is just training at the moment. It's just additional training. What you'd hope is that it would be on a different day to your grassroots teams, because then it is additional training, not just a higher level. So there's that side to it. But I think that all these kids will gain from it. So, and again, it puts them on that pathway, and it puts them on the radar for your Cheltenhams and for other teams. You know, you might see them and go, do you know what, we've got 6 wingers, but I know that they could do with one, and you can put them on to somebody else so that they can be looked at. It's good for them. And again, it's local, so a lot of kids that would be missed could now go there. And
I think like for that age then, from like 6, 7, 8, if they're, argument's sake, training at Hereford 7 till 8 and travelling back, it's gone 9 o'clock. Like most of them are probably in bed by 7:30, aren't they?
Yeah,
so it's a late night for them.
Yeah,
and
whereas
they like their sleep. It's right though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is right, and that's a late time to train at that age. I totally agree, and Preston's mum will agree. I tell you that. But that's why this one, it's till 7:30. It's more local to them. Although we did have people from Abbeymead over.
Really?
Yeah, there's a kid come over from Abbeymead, but they want the additional training, and again, it's following the badge, isn't it? So they see that, and they said, "Oh, we want something to broaden his horizons and to give him a bit more." And I was like, "Oh, God, no pressure."
Are you the man for that?
Yeah. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But like you said, if parents are willing to do that, you can't knock the parents.
No, you don't know. I think it's brilliant. It's lush to see people dedicated to their kids and what their kids want to do. I mean, every kid's dream is to be a footballer.
Yeah.
But these kids are actively trying, and the parents are actively encouraging it, and they're getting them there. They're doing it for
It's a dedication.
Yeah, massive.
It is. Like you said, you see it at all ages at the moment, and parents are giving up, well, a lot of time and splitting between. Because if you've got a couple of siblings, then somebody needs to be there with the one that's at football, don't they? So
yeah, try dating whilst you're doing all this, mate. That has been a rough ride, but we're through it.
Yeah, my DMs are just full.
And that's just Jade. Yeah.
So to take this, then, did you have to have any level of coaching?
Have to have your level 1.
Yeah.
So your level 1, your safeguarding, and your first aid.
Okay.
Realistically, the same thing that you need to have to be a manager of a grassroots team. So to be a coach here, you have to have those. The one thing that's gutting for me is they don't put you through your badges, because I think they've obviously seen it happen. They do so, and then you move on somewhere else.
Right. Okay.
So whether or not a contract could be put together, I don't know, but I'm going to aim towards getting higher badges. But you and I had a look at it, and it's a long time to get to your UEFA B, isn't it?
And expensive.
And expensive, yeah. What was it? UEFA C is $650. You can get it for $550 by being affiliated to a grassroots club.
Yeah.
And then once you've had that, you've got to have held it for a year, and you've got to be coaching a team.
Yep.
For that year as well. Then you can do your UEFA B for £1,700.
It was something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's money, and then that takes a year as well. So, like I say, 37, and I'll be a UEFA B. You'll see it.
Tests. Can do the tests.
That's really, you just click. You don't even look at the answer, do you? No, I'm joking.
But I found a lot of them, the ones we done, because we just done some refreshers. A lot of them are very similar.
Yeah, it's all around safeguarding, realistically, until you get to your C's and B's, and then it's more.
I just like the thought of putting on a session for someone, what they do, don't they?
Yeah,
because obviously the level 1's changed since COVID, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas you used to go somewhere and do it, and I think I would have preferred that. I think that's the word I would have said.
Well, let's do our C. Simple, isn't it? We've got to do it, 100%.
We could document it, couldn't we?
Yeah, 100%. We've got to do it. I'm definitely doing it. So
I'm going to buy a Man United tracksuit.
All right, Dickie.
And I just stand there like that.
Oh, I'm 100% rocking up in this if I do it. 100%. Because again, feel like a king. Feel like a mate. Yeah. But yeah, that's all you actually need to be part of their coaching staff in the dev centre.
Right.
But you want to be working towards something higher anyway. And what they show you with their coaching plans is exactly what you need for those anyway.
Yeah.
I could copy and paste it if I really wanted to.
Yeah, of course.
But you see and you get a taste of what they expect for those licenses. And honestly, watch it. So Andy, big shout out to you, mate. Andy Bevan. He's a UEFA A license coach, which is hard to get in itself. And he was fantastic.
That was one of the first things you said to me, wasn't it?
He's
just how good he was.
He's a proper coach, mate.
He's obviously watched the pods and seen it.
He's obviously seen it because he was cones galore.
Love a cone.
Do you know what I really liked? He's like really engaging with the kids, especially considering how young they are. But when you consider the fact he coaches under 16s at the academy, it's 15s or 16s at the academy,
Right.
and helps out with the other sessions as well. He runs all the development centres. He still found the time to come down with me and assess me and all that. And I suppose you want to, don't you?
Yeah,
you want to see what you're putting your money and your time into.
Yeah.
Fair. But he was really good with the kids, really engaging, but really honest with the parents. And that was massive. Because it's what we said we wanted with the grassroots elite.
Yeah.
The honesty. He was open and honest about the fact that, yes, we do need the money. You know, it has to be financially viable. But we don't want to just let anyone through. So there is a trial period. And he said instantly, he said, you've got 2 weeks now. We're going to assess you over those 2 weeks. We think you're good, we'll send the offers. And it's almost as nonchalant as that, really good, but then got in with the kid. He told the kids as well. I thought that's a lot on a 6-year-old, but then he was really fun with them after. So they just forgot all about it and tried their hearts out. Really good. But the level of coaching was good in itself, and I could see what he was doing. But what I also liked, he tested me in it. Just silly little things. You know when you like test someone's touch?
Yeah.
And he was demonstrating what he wanted to do, and then he was trying to say why you would use it in a game scenario. Again, really, really good, because he's showing them not only what we're trying to do, but why they benefit from it. And he said, look, what we're trying to do is receive the ball in the air, and you want to be able to control it. And he just bangs a ball at me, and I just had to quickly control it, get it under control. And he said, and then PJ would do a lobbed pass to me, so I've had to just lob it over to him. It went perfect, and I thought, thank God. Thank God I hadn't sent it in a rosette. Can you imagine?
Spoon it.
But then all the kids watched the two of us, and they were like, whoa. Yeah, and it was as easy as that. And he had them hooked, and he had me hooked, and he also had my full concentration, because I thought, if he pelts another ball at me, I've got to bring it down. So it was really, honestly, really good. He was really good. Yeah. So there must be levels to it, but he's obviously a very dedicated person. This is his life and this is his passion, and I've got a lot of time for that. Yeah.
I wish I was there. Boom, straight off his chin.
I know. That's what I mean. I went, oh God.
I think I'd have gone, and that's how you do it, kids.
Yeah, I know the pressure was there, but I just was like, no, you just got to pretend that that's what you just do all the time. So I was just like, yeah, amazing, really.
So we talk about pathways quite a lot, don't we?
Yep.
With obviously from grassroots and up. So what are the pathways with what you're doing at the Robins?
Well, the obvious one is what I've already spoke about with Corey.
Yeah.
So it's about being put on their radar. So he's come in from a grassroots team. He's been recommended, fair enough, but he's came in. They've had a look at him in the mini Robins. They've said to Andy, you need to have a look at this kid as well. It was kind of helpful that he was with me. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, when a coach messaged onto our group saying, do we have any spare under 9s players, or are we looking at any trialists that I could use for 2 games? He was the first name on the list. And it shows that just by coming into there, they've already been noticed. But by doing the mini Robins, by coming in at the age of, for example, 6 years old. Yeah. So you come in at 5 or 6 years old. They go through until they're 8. Mm-hmm. We'll have done, because I'm going to arrange a few round robins. Andy's got a farm, so he's set up a pitch. There's a proper pitch there. It's really good, floodlit and all. So I'm going to set up a couple of round robin games. Yeah. For the Robins. And then we can see other kids. We can test them against other kids, see their ability, and then the pathway for those from there is immediately into Dev Centre, or you could go into the academy straight from there. What they did with a few of them is put them, rather than go into the academy straight away, they had them playing up a year. So a couple were under 8s and they played up a year.
The challenge.
Yeah, in the under 9s JPR, and performed amazingly. So 2 of them were the Roger twins, Sonny and Miller. They were from Monmouth. There was another lad, and truth be told, I can't remember his name right now, but I saw them all the time. They were phenomenal. They scored over 100 goals between them, playing up a year in the JPL. It's a high standard, and they were really good, really, really good. So that's the obvious pathway. But then the other one is with the dev centres, if they've gone into that, they're looking to get kids into coaching as well. So they're starting to put them on that path too.
Right.
So if it looks like maybe the academy is not for you, if you get released from the dev centre from the academy, then they'll put you in that direction as well to keep you within football and onto other centres. So there's a couple of kids who've gone to Cardiff, they've gone to Bristol's, they've gone to other places. So it is good. And
yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, and then it also shows from grassroots football as well, because I've realised the coaches there are grassroots coaches. You know, I'm a grassroots coach going into there, so you'll know about these kids already. So you might recommend, my phone again, but you might recommend somebody to go to. I would say about a couple of them, you should go to that Gloucester one, you know, or try the Hereford one when we eventually go in the Hereford leagues.
Well, I think you saying that they're all grassroots coaches. I think it just goes to show how good grassroots coaches are.
Yeah,
and I don't want to say they're underappreciated.
they are.
Recognition that they deserve, because it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort. It can be rewarding if your team, like if you've got a good team, but if you're there struggling every week and you turn up every week and you're willing to do it in rain or shine, then I think they are undervalued.
Yeah, and then let's not forget,
and they're doing it for free.
Yeah, voluntarily.
They're doing it for free.
So a lot of them are grassroots coaches, and a lot go into these. Similar reason to me, it means everything's free for your kid in these dev centres.
Yeah.
You know, well, I say everything, but that's one of the things they'll offer to have you coach there. But these are the coaches that are really passionate, because whilst some are underappreciated, we do know some that don't do as much as they could. And yes, they're the ones that have put their name forward and they turn up, and that in itself is massive. But there's a lot that go that level above, isn't there? And that step beyond, step further, and try really hard to bring the kids on, and they see something in the kids. And that's what I think a lot of the people that are in these dev centres, they want to better themselves. Like, I'd like to take this coaching journey further. That's what it is, really. I want to see all the ins and outs, and I want to be able to help our grassroots elite as well. So it's like learning from Cheltenham. You know, you could go and you could learn at Cinderford or whatever, but I thought, why not?
Yeah.
Why not go to an EFL club as opposed to somebody like a professional club locally? Makes sense in my opinion.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And like, again, we're going back to us renewing our safeguard and stuff like that, because they run it. Just how much that coaches have to do, and I know we've said it before, how much they have to do before they even get onto the pitch.
Yeah. You
know, all them courses you've got to do and stuff like that. And I think they go through a lot. And I think,
well, the level one is a month long anyway, isn't it? It's not like you just do it over. By the way, some of the courses are 4 or 5 hours in a sitting.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare. But your level ones across a few different sittings, and they're an hour at a time. That making sure that you set that time aside is enough to warrant some praise, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a massive thing, isn't it? And and like you say, the work you do before you go onto the pitch, picking that team, doing all of those bits as well.
Organising training.
Yeah, and making sure the kids enjoy it. That's massive as well.
Yeah.
Because I know none of mine do. No, they did. They loved it this week. Actually, it was good. Yeah.
So what's the future for this then, mate? Like, I know you just tweaked on it a little bit, so as to go up the levels. So if you're doing the Robins then, and say for instance you go into the Dev Centre, can you as a coach get recognised from the Dev Centre into the academy?
Truth be told, I don't know, but what is it they say? You manifest these things. I think if you make enough noise, I think so. I can't see why you wouldn't, because the Dev Centre is being looked at by the academies all the time.
Right.
And
so they're quite present then.
Yeah, and like say Andy runs and owns the Dev Centre, but he's part of the academy as well.
Okay.
So yeah, he's always looking, and he's got there's a good Darren Brown.
The Darren Brown.
Clever went. And James Duckworth, the two of those. James is the youth development program leader, and Darren I think is like the assistant to Andy. He runs the Hereford Satellite, So the two of those are looking at everyone for him all the time, because obviously you can't be in one,
Yeah, no, of course.
at once. So he's always looking at everything with that. So whether or not that means he looks at coaches as well, but like I say, it's a lot of the time. It's like with work, with everything. It's about whoever shouts loudest sometimes, isn't it, or whoever puts himself out there the most. And that's what I'm all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I like to make an impression. So
got an ego to fill.
Yeah, I have really. So there's, for all I know, there is a chance, but for me, I'd like to take the badges further. I want to take it further, not just for me, but it's going to help my boy.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with challenging yourself.
No, not at all. I think you've got to change it. Change is good. It's healthy. Yeah. And this is to help me. It's to help Preston. It's to help the rest of the kids as well. Like Broadwell will benefit from this.
Just don't forget me when you go.
Like I said, need coaches. But right now, the Monmouth Centre is Monmouth Mini Robins. We run on a Wednesday at the Leisure Centre between 6:30 and 7:30, and there is a whole pitch there that we use. Now, I know that winter training comes in soon, and there's going to be a lot of people going on that. But there's no real reason why this couldn't become another satellite for Hereford, for Cheltenham. Sorry, like the Hereford one. Yeah. And unless something evolves for me, I get bored quick. So my plan is to turn this Mini Robins into a Monmouth Dev Centre, and
that could open the door though for a lot of people that way.
Yeah.
Couldn't it?
Yeah.
Especially the Forest.
Yeah, exactly. And like we're trying to do it with the Grassroot Elite, I need to find out how it would all work, etc. But I can't see any real reason why you wouldn't be able to put another satellite centre there and then start to bring in people from the Forest, from your Monmouthshire areas, because that can go down as, you could be going down miles. That border between like Newport way, you'd have them coming up.
You could hit like your Raglands and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not to take away from other dev centres, but it's to give something a bit more local, a bit more accessible to them.
Yeah.
And that's my plan with it, because then it does put those kids on the map to the academies and stuff, because there's people that slip through, isn't there? It's a simple fact. And grassroots football is where it all starts, and and grassroots football is the most necessary component in all of it. But so many kids get forgotten about and looked over because of that. So it's what we want to do with the Grassroots Elite. It's what I want to do with this.
The Grassroots Elite's gone well.
Yeah, really well.
With that.
Yeah, really well. And once we play a few of these teams, we see where we're at.
Yeah. That's a challenge for us as well.
Yeah. And we've done it at a very funny time because of summer holidays, so we struggle with having all the kids there. But I honestly believe once we kick on properly and we start getting our games, we're only doing one game a month, we start playing, we're going to surprise a few, mate. We are going to surprise a few. And one of the ones we probably surprise is Cheltenham as well. We're going to come for you.
We're in the future. I'll be wearing some of that.
Yeah.
We'll have a root badge on.
Yeah. But it's good to challenge them.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, that puts these kids from the Forest.
There's never wrong with healthy competition.
No. And it'll put these kids from the Forest on Cheltenham's map there. And then they, in turn...
No, they would want to play for us.
Well, yeah, they would. But a lot of that would.
Get them out there, like you said.
Yeah. But that in turn would then be more fuel to the fire for Cheltenham to go, actually, yeah, this Mini Robins, this needs to expand. It needs to be a dev centre there, because there's a group of 10 and 11-year-old kids there.
Stay away from Broadwell under 11s.
Yeah.
You stay away from them.
I tell you what, mate, in 8 months' time, you and I are going to be merging our sides. It's going to happen, isn't it? But yeah, I think that's essentially that's what we want to do. We just want to put these kids on the map, and that's what I'm doing with this. That's what I'm doing with that. It's what we're doing as a whole. It's our grassroots, isn't it? Well, that was cheesy, and I love it.
Just dedicated coaches.
We are.
I got two more for you.
Go on.
So the first one is why you. And I want you to answer that as honest as possible.
As honestly as I can? Right, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, your studs are not right.
I think, did one of them get my number? and it was in a voice note. And it was Andy in a voice note, basically saying how he loves the podcast.
Yeah.
And we are going to get him in for an interview so that he can talk properly about all of this. And he talks faster than I do, so be warned. But it was through the pod, through what I talked about with the under sixes.
Yeah.
Through Preston going to Cheltenham as well, obviously put me on their map a bit more. And I think just because of the work that we're doing and putting myself out there.
Did you, like, I can only go from my experience then, when Harley first started playing football at like 5 or 6, I took him along and I watched him train and I thought, I can get involved with that. And it was probably 2 months after that Kobe showed a bit of interest, so I said, yeah, I'll start at that. Did you go up to them at Hereford and watch Preston and think, I would love to be involved with that?
You know what I'm like, mate.
That's what I mean. Is that
I looked at it and thought, yeah, I can do this easy.
Yeah, and that's
is
that one of the reasons, do you think?
Probably, yeah. I didn't openly say it.
Yeah.
But I had also been asked to help. They'd already asked me to help coach under 10s. So whether or not that was part of it, my enthusiasm for that side of it, maybe. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's just because they had seen what we were doing. Yeah. I hadn't put myself out for any of it, so didn't go in asking. They found me, so it's good. But I have thought that with all of it. Yeah, I've always wanted to get involved. I think no matter where I go, I'd see it and go, yeah, I could do that. I'd like to get involved.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, and I'd like to. There's a couple of other things Andy does. He goes scouting and stuff. I'd quite enjoy that.
If I come to an games and you're stood in that corner of the pitch, just like that, in all that full gear, I will politely ask you to leave. I'm like, who's that over there?
Yeah.
You've got to get a cap though.
Oh god, yeah. I'll get a cap and a fake tash and glasses, and I'll just Clark Kent it, then just sit in the corner. Amazing.
And the final question is, I haven't got it written down here, but it's just come to me. What makes a good coach?
Oh wow,
that's the mic drop.
It is. I think we've talked about it.
Yeah.
I think it's
you.
Yeah, exactly. It's the badge. No, I think the thing that makes a good coach is their commitment to the kids.
100%.
It isn't the most difficult thing in the world to put together a session plan. And with Google and AI and all the tools that we've got available to us now, you can do whatever you want. But what it really comes down to is your attitude and your commitment to the kids. I think that's, if I'm being, we've had the joke answer, but I think that is actually what it takes. You got it, and also patience, and probably a very understanding woman at home. That's the next, or man. Or man, or they, or them, or what?
I'm glad you checked that one.
Yeah. But you have to put a lot into it if you want to be a good coach. That's
great answer.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. It's heartfelt as well because we all know I am.
Well, thank you for making the time to come to.
Not a problem at all, mate. Shall I? I'm going to put another set on now anyway. I just have to change out of this. No, thanks for having me.
No worries.
It's been great to see what you do here at the Grassroot Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, and for any kids that want to come down to my mini Robins, 6:30 to 7:30, Wednesday nights, Monmouth Leisure Centre. We'll get Andy in to talk about all the other things Dev Centre at some point soon. Yeah. And then when he can see that it's not all bad.
Cheers, Andy, for sponsoring the pod.
Yeah. This week's podcast is sponsored by Cheltenham Mini Robins.
Wow, with that being said, I've only got to say, is that the clarets for me?
Oh God, is that the Robins for me? I'm gonna have to. Lovely.
Let's get the rest of that on.
Yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed that.
Nice to have a proper coach on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.